Ja, schönen guten Tag hier auf Kanal Fun&Joy Entertainment. Einfach mal spontaner Livestream. NBA-Karriere in NBA 2K25. Und ja, viel Spaß. Wir sind mittendrin im Spiel gegen die Utah Jazz mit der Singleplayer-Karriere. My Player, My Career, wie auch immer man das nennen möchte. Ja, Fox Wamby hier und viel Spaß. So, nach kurzer Verzögerung geht's jetzt gleich weiter. Viel Spaß.
The Warriors have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Pass to Wiggins. And he drives in. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Elite burst. Hard to stay in front of Wiggins right now.
Here's Collier. To the inside. It's stolen by Kuminga. Here's the break. Curry's shot is good.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end it.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against Los Angeles.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Moses Moody is out there with Mr. Incredible. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Healed in at the shooting guard position. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Lakers played an important role. He had 27 points and was aggressive on the glass with 9 rebounds. The latest chapter in what's been a great string of games from him. We'll be looking to add on to it tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for the report, David. You have to love the energy he brought in that last game.
Yeah, he was the team's driving force, and tonight, maybe more of the same.
Well, I think what he has shown is when they send two in his direction, he is willing to make the pass and trust his teammates to make plays so critical.
Juzang passes to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scouts. Sexton with the dunk.
To the middle, here's Mr. Incredible. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Sexton with it. He's got 10. Pass to Filipowski. Clarkson outside. The three-pointer, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
A nice shot by Moody.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Clarkson right side. Over Moody. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Warriors leading by 12. Healed the pass to Mr. Incredible. Here's Looney, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Mills, he's checked in for Utah.
Number 18, Patty Mills.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Jazz. Clarkson outside. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
And he jams it with authority.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And here's Mills. Pass to Filipowski. Now Mills. Lets it go. Juzang can't hit. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Schroeder. Golden State moving it around. Here's Moody. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now, here's Clarkson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. The 11-footer, 6 on the shot clock.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Moody. Utah with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Three-pointer. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Schroeder, right side. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Moses Moody. Podziemski, he's checked in for Healed. And it's Stephen Curry in for Dennis Schroeder. Outside, George. Clarkson surveying the floor. Outside, George. To the wing right side. Collins wide open. He fires. A shot's good on the assist by George. Collins has got 5 points so far. Here's Mr. Incredible. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, this is what makes Steph Curry so difficult to defend, right? A sharp passer on top of everything else he brings in terms of his scoring ability.
Jazz trail by 16. Lobbed up there for Collins. It's rebounded by Golden State. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Now the Warriors picking it up.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Utah has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Back to George. The three. The Warriors pull it in. Mr. Incredible's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Utah has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Collins, a screen on Kuminga. From deep, George. It's hauled in by Jackson-Davis. Jackson-Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man or, if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible. This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Inside. Shots good by Mr. Incredible. 27 points for Mr. Incredible.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
From deep, Collins. Warriors with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Wiggins is checked in for the Warriors. Sexton, he's checked in for the Jazz. So it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seats behind the lane.
Shaq's like a trick shot artist out there. He's diving, he's spinning. I'm curious to see what's left in the bag. I'll get the lanes. You guys bring your own shoes this time. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for Golden State.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of approval. They've been the schoolyard bullies today.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
And so in the game for the Jazz, the guard pair, it's George and Sexton. Collins is out there with George, and it's Eubanks in at the 5 spot. Curry passes to Mr. Incredible. Golden State moving it around. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Curry's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Warriors. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Eubanks. Now here's Sexton. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Warriors leading by 22. Curry passes to Mr. Incredible. And there's the foul. It goes on Mr. Incredible. That is his first foul of the game. The Jazz shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Pass to Collins. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. To the inside. And finished off by Collins.
John Collins has tremendous vertical showing off right there.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. To the paint. Down low. Stolen by Collins. Right side, Sexton. Outside, George lets it go with a three. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, Paul George now taking double the amount of threes he did when he first came in the league. Incredible.
Jazz trail by 17. Here's Sexton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Brandon Pajemski.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Mr. Incredible can't get it to go.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Got a hand on it. Warriors leading by 15. Inside. And just miss after miss right now.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Here's George. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Mr. Incredible. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
George passes to Sexton. The Jazz with another miss. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Mr. Incredible, Collins with some nice D.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Warriors with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead. Curry passes to Wiggins. They set the pick. And Stephen Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Utah calls timeout. Some changes here for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Kevon Looney. And it's Peyton in for Wiggins. The Jazz also changing it up. Hendricks is checked in. And it's Clarkson in for Keontae George. Clarkson passes to Hendricks. Here's Clarkson. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And that one drops. Clarkson's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Mr. Incredible, the pass to Schroeder. Golden State moving the ball around. Sexton with the bounce pass. Shot's good by Clarkson. He's got 8.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Curry with him. He's got 7. To the middle. Here's Mr. Incredible, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
I think you simply have to admire the way Stephen Curry distributes the basketball. His vision, his court awareness is simply insane.
Clarkson outside. They set the pick. Pass to Sexton. 4 on the clock. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Warriors leading by 17. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Mr. Incredible. And it's Looney in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Mr. Incredible can't get it to go. Clarkson outside. Pass to Juzang. Off target from three-point range. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Shots good by Mr. Incredible. 33 points for Mr. Incredible.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Here's Hendricks. Launches it. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Curry, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 21.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Clarkson against Curry. Shots good by Clarkson.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Mr. Incredible. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Pass to Juzang. Back to Clarkson. Here's Juzang. Clarkson outside. Here's Hendricks. Drills the three-pointer.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Curry passes to Mr. Incredible. To the paint. Rebound, Utah. Here's Mikhailuk. Pass to Juzang. A 3-ball. Mr. Incredible pulls it in. Warriors leading by 18. To the inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. The Jazz call timeout. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play. You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Jazz trail by 20. Here's Mikhailuk. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Mikhailuk. Here's Clarkson, guarded by Curry. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And George kicks to George. Just 5 on the clock. Another miss by Utah. Warriors leading by 20. Curry on the wing. Pulls it from 20, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, there's no doubt Stephen Curry has his favorite spots, but his jumper always is going to cause the defense problem no matter the location.
And George kicks to George. Goes up at the stripe. Curry with the rebound. Curry's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. And Wiggins throws it down.
There's no defense for that. Andrew Wiggins enjoying life above the rim.
Utah's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Back to George. The Jazz working the ball around now. Collins finds Sexton. Collins setting the pick for Sexton. Kicks it out to Collins. Another miss by Utah.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Of course, we're in the world now of super agency, which consolidate player representation. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think obviously it gives some more power to the players because of the bargaining leverage. But for player movement, does it give more power to the big market teams? We're going to have to watch this unfold.
And so often, we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
Building confidence in that deep ball, 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Warriors leading by 23, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Schroeder against Sexton. Shoots over Schroeder. And Sexton slams it in.
And guys, for Colin Sexton, it's really about taking smart shots, because when he does, you can see he's got the ability to catch fire.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. And here is Moody. Knocked away. And stolen by Sexton.
Number 25. Early personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Utah.
Free throw good, Sexton.
When I think about Colin Sexton, the first couple things that come to mind, speed and confidence. It is what makes him such a good scorer.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Peyton. Pajemski, he's checked in for Moses Moody. And Curry subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. On the wing, George, guarded by Curry. George passes to Collins. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
To the paint. Paul George with the steal. The crossover. From downtown. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Mr. Incredible.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Outside, George. George against Wiggins, and it goes down 2 points. So it's the Warriors now. It's an 18-point lead. Inside. Here's Wiggins. Lays it up off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And here's George. Collins setting the pick for Sexton. Outside Collins. Shot clock at 5. No good on the 3. Here's Mr. Incredible. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Here's Mr. Incredible. And the miss. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game.
Naja, ich gebe zu, der letzte Wurf war ein bisschen unnötig, aber naja. 91-71 Endergebnis für Golden State gewonnen hier. Und tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal.
This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.